Welcome back to Wall Street Confidential. You're searching for this ticker all the time on our website. And today, big news about Apple, downgraded to neutral from buy by Goldman Sachs. Now, I want to know, is this justified? Because we're in the midst of the holiday shopping season,
Well, I
Tim.
think Goldman's just downgrading everything. I suspect they'll downgrade Mars and Venus tomorrow. I mean, they're just in a tear to downgrade. And I think it's interesting that the guy who downgraded it, he liked it at 175. So immediately we got to take a suspicious air about him. However, the stock's expensive. It's one of the last remaining expensive stocks in the market. And the Mac sales, which people don't think of, they think of iPhone and they think of iPod. The Mac sales have been disappointing. And what's happened is that people are taking down Hewlett-Packard off this. I think that Mac lost share to Hewlett-Packard. I think Hewlett-Packard's doing really well. There's only one negative Hewlett-Packard has been saying to people on ActionAlertsPlus.com is that they have a big contract with GM because they bought GME. They bought this EDS business, which is the consulting business, and it has a lot of business with GM, about $1.5 billion. But I would use any weakness in Apple to buy Hewlett-Packard. Why not use weakness in Apple to buy Apple? Two things. One is that I'm now, this is such a jobs-dependent company, and I really feel that I wish I'd seen more of him. And when I see more of him, he doesn't look well, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he's not just doing great and he's just on a huge diet. But I do feel that if Mac sales are weak, you're not going to be able to keep that multiple in the mid-20s just on iPod and iPhone. So I think that Apple is not an opportunity to buy. It will be in the 80s, but that Hewlett-Packard is an instant opportunity to buy off this downgrade.
You think Mac risks seems like it might be a trend where consumers are moving away from Apple over to HP, maybe because HP's sexier, cooler.
Well, that would be something. I mean, having been on my Apple all weekend,
yeah.
I don't know if that's the case, but I think that the Mac had caught fire, and now it seems to have been doused, and I don't know why.
Yeah, we're looking for a new product from Apple, I guess.
Yes.
Thank you very much. And actually, we have Scott Moritz back at TheStreet.com. He's our Apple guru, so we're getting more coverage now for you. Stay tuned for his stories.